Okay, students. So last class we have given the introduction for our course, uh, System Analysis and Design, ITDR3101. So yours is section 10. Go to the blackboard, click on this link, and you can download the course material from the blackboard. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Mister.
This is the place from where you can download the course materials. Okay, so we'll start now the first lecture today. So I have given you last class what are the marks assessments, okay, which textbooks you have to study, what are the objectives, okay, those things I have given to you in this last class. So what is our course? System Analysis and Design. Short form, it is called SAD. So in this course, you are learning the process to understand the details of an information system, what it should do. If you call like hospital information system, so hospital information system, what it will do, that you have to understand. If you say uh, library information system, what it should do, student information system, what it should do, car sales information system, what it should do, online shopping, what it should do. So this is these are all the information systems. You need to know what it has to accomplish. So after that, designing. So when you analyze, collect the information, gather the data, then you start designing. So design your information system so that it should describe how the components of information systems are implemented. This is a definition for the design. So I told you why it is important. So these tools are very important. They are high in high demand for the industry, and for your job perspective also it is very demanding. Good paying jobs, lot of interesting companies will hire you like that. A good demand for the system analyst skills. So I told you what are the objectives that you are going to cover in our course. You are going to understand the principles, and motivate means behind the system analysis and design, where they fit into the context of systems development. So where you are going to fix, where you are going to arrange them in the systems development process. These principles like use case diagram, class diagram, state transition diagram, etc. So collect the information, analyze the information, manage the requirements of the user, which will help you in designing the system. Using these skills, we are going to do this course. You are going to learn object-oriented concepts and techniques. Using these skills, you are going to design and analyze the system. So I told you which is the software we are going to use. We are going to use this one, draw.io or smart UML or any other free source, open source softwares. Open source case tools. That means you don't need to pay. You don't need to buy the software. This one is a paid software. This one. This is called case tools, computer aided software engineering tools. What are they? This one, this one, this one. So I told you, you can go to the website draw.io. So directly you can go here. You can just type here draw.io. It will take you to the screen where you can Okay, newly, you want to save to Google Drive, to your device, where you want to save, which diagram you want, class, UML, which diagrams you can mention here. And give the name and save the name test on the desktop. See, it is created like this. If you don't want this, you can uh, select, delete, and you want to do the new one, you do it by your own. Understand, this is the tool which we will use. So in our course, these are the different chapters we will study. The red color indicates the labs and the concepts what we are going to learn. In this case, data modeling, state transition diagram, activity diagram, sequence diagram, okay, class diagram, etc. So as I discussed you in the last class, this is the split. There is a division of your assessment marks for the course system analysis and design for this semester. Midterm carries 20 marks, quiz carries 5 marks, practical exam carries 10 marks, project carries 15 marks, which can be done in the group of 3 members. You have to get the idea and represent to me, and this can be done in 3 stages. So you have to complete the first stage, show me, second stage, show me, third stage, show me. So total 50 for the internal and 50 for the final. Reference books. See, as I told you here, 3 students will be expected to do the incremental development. So you have to submit the document, whatever time is mentioned. So 3 main outputs for the proposal at various stages, and you are going to work in a group. So you are going to prepare this document, SRS document. This is the suggested book for you, prescribed book for you. You can get it online or you can download from free PDF books. And if you want the hard copy, you can collect it from the college library. Okay, so these are the other books for reference. These also are available in our college library. So now this is the introduction. I will move to the lecture 1. Introduction to Systems Development Life Cycle. What this lecture is going to teach is about the introduction of SAD, System Analysis and Design, and Agile approach, iterative approach. So first, software development and system analysis and design, what it is. Then we will study about what is systems development life cycle and introduction to this case study. We will look this one. Then we will study the case study in detail, and whatever we discuss in this first lecture will be discussed in detail in the remaining chapters. This is the outline summary of the first lecture. So objectives, after reading this lecture, after studying this lecture, you will be able to define the difference between what is system analysis, what is an information system. You are able to describe the features of iterative system, and what are the 6 steps of SDLC. You already studied systems development life cycle processes in the course principles of information system, in the course introduction to database, isn't it? You have studied this one.
Yes, Mr.
So now, identifying the documents what are used in planning a project, you have to identify. After learning this lecture, you can identify what are the documents that are used in planning. Identify the required diagrams. Using the diagrams, what is the design you can do? Key diagrams used in system analysis and design. Explain the use of, what is this use case? How to identify use case in systems development? How? Explain the use of identifying the objects, classes in your systems development. So these you will be able to do after you study this lecture 1. Okay. Now these, let us start here. First of all, information system if you are developing, that means why you are developing SIS, why you are developing hospital information system, why you are developing library information system, why you are developing online system, shopping system. What is the need? Why simply we are doing development? No, there is a problem in their system. In the company, they have a problem. They are unable to do the business. If I delete your, if I damage the server of our university, can you study? Can you register the course? Can we take attendance? Can you see your marks? No, that information system needs to be there, which will solve the problem of university. Information system should be there in the bank to solve the problem of customers. Information system should be there in the hospital to solve the problem of patients. Information system should be there in online shopping to purchase, to do the business, to do e-commerce. So you need to understand how to solve, or what's the problem that you need to solve, what the organization need. Our organization is what? Jamia Takniya Alum Tadbikiya. So we need university business. What is that? Students should register, students should drop, students should transfer, students should take the transcript, students should know the attendance percentage, etc., etc., etc. All these are the requirements of our university. That is why you are going to solve this problem by developing an information system. Understand this first point. Why this course? What you are going to do this in this course? This is the answer. All of you understand, students?
Yes, Mr.
Only one student will understand. Like the last semester, remaining will, I don't know what you will do in the mobile phones. So this will take you to the process of developing one small information system. What is that? This lecture. With the help of this lecture, you will be able to do the development of a small information system. And the remaining lectures, it will give the details on the basic processes, what you are going to study in lecture 1. The remaining lectures will contain detailed things about the topics that you are going to study in lecture 1. Okay. Now the definition starts. What is a computer application? When somebody asks you, what is a computer application? Then your answer should be, it's a collection of software programs. It's a computer software program that runs on the device, maybe a server, computing device. What it will do a set of functions. What type of functions? Like as I told you in the university, registration, advising, attendance, marks, entry, etc. These are all the functions of our university information system. So this is a smallest one, modest one, not the huge, bigger one. Modest, okay, uncertain, we can say unassertive. Scope. Scope means the boundary, possibility, opportunity. So function scope is limited here, uncertain here. They're not sure in this computer applications. It can perform anything. It may take the data, it may print, it may take the data, it may save, it may take the data, it will send an email. Any function it can do, this application, computer application. But what is this computer application? It is nothing but a set of programs which will do some functions, which will be running on the computing device server. Okay. Next is, what is information system? This is nothing but interrelated components. What are the components is, how to collect the data is one component. Process the data is another component. Storing the data provides an output. What is this? This is your information system SIS portal. When you log in, what will happen? Your data is stored in the server. The student information, course information, marks information, everything we are collecting. We are collecting and we are storing it in the system. We are storing in the database. Collect, process, store, and also it will give some output. So output, if I want to print who are the students studying in my course, I can take the output. Okay. So this is the definition for information system. It collects the data, it processes the data, it stores the data, and also it will output the information whatever is needed, whatever is required by you. So this scope is very huge, broader than computer application. Computer application is small, but information system is huge. It's the biggest one. Okay. It includes the database, another processes to store, to retrieve, to delete, to transfer, to take the backup, etc. Manual process may also be there. Not only computerized, but manual process might also be there. Understand the difference now. What is a computer application? What is an information system? In your materials, you have tutorial. Go to the first tutorial. You can find the question. The answers are there, what you studied now. See here, this is the possible question they may ask. What is the difference between an information system and what is a computer application? So you can answer from this. What is a computer application? It will do. What is the information system? It will do. Understand, students? Students, understand?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mister.
Yes,
So
Mr.
this type of question may come. So please focus what type of questions you may get in your exams. Okay, next is, what is a project? Project means it's a planned set of activities, planned undertaking that has a beginning date and an ending date. So from the project, you will produce some output, some result. Example of a project, any project you can take. If you are developing any project, like you are going to manufacture a new mobile phone, iPhone 14. So that project is undertaken with starting date and with specific ending date. So when you start designing the product, when is the start time, start date? For example, today you are starting in the September, then the ending date will be next year September. So by next year you must launch iPhone 14. So that is a result you are going to produce is the new product, the new mobile phone. Same it comes to the SIS, same it comes to the any application, hospital, bank, software, customer relationship, or sales, online shopping, airlines, etc., etc. So project, you are going to develop an information system. So you need to have the knowledge of analyzing the system, and also the designing tools you should know and techniques you should know in order to do the project. So to do this project SIS system, you need to know the tools, you need to know the techniques, you need to know the analyzing process. So what is happening? So these are all the required things that a developer or a system analyst must have in order to do the project. So what is the purpose of system analysis? I told you in the beginning lectures. So to make sure or to make you understand what the system or the organization is required and what it must accomplish is very important. Why? Because the system analysis is the primary skills available in the today's market in order to develop a good, a strong information system. Now, what is the difference between the system analysis and system design? This also I have told you right now at the starting of this class. System design means it will help you to describe in detail about the design and the flow of the system. System analysis is what the system must accomplish that you are going to do in that activity. Now, what is the meaning of a project? It's a planned activities, it's a planned undertaking that is used or that is going to be started with the specific date, starting date, ending date. Suppose, see, teaching this 21 fall semester, this is also a project. So the teacher started on 19th September, that is the starting date. When this project will finish, 20th December, last class, last day of the class, it will finish. What is the final result? You will be able to pass 5 subjects, whatever you are going to study or whatever you registered in this 21 FL. So students must complete their courses and finish their exams within this particular period of time. Same way, you are doing an information systems development. So in the project, you have to complete that project and produce the result with the starting date and ending date. Understand, students? Students,
Yes, Mr.
Project definition.
Yes, yes,
Questions
Mr.
is not, I am giving the questions why you need to practice like this in the exam. This is a question, this is the answers you have. The way how you have to read, I am explaining. Not just simply by hearting from the starting to the ending. If you understand this concept, you can write in your own language the answers. Okay. Now we move to the next slide. See, system analysis, system design. Did I cover this? No. Okay. What is a system analysis and what is a design? So this analysis is nothing but a activities that will enable a person, that will allow a person to understand the system and to specify what it should do, what it should accomplish, what it should achieve, what it should do, what it should finish, what it should get done. So SIS system, what it will do? That you need to understand. It will allow a person, this process will allow a person to understand and specify what SIS will do, what SIS will accomplish. Design is nothing but the activities that will allow the person to define the system. You studied in database design. You drawn what you drawn. You studied database, in that you have design. So you are going to draw this type of system. With this, any person can understand the detailed process, how the system is working, how the system is related. Any example like a CD store, like your university, or like customer ordering system, many examples are there. Okay, this is the definition. It will help you to define and describe in detail the system that solves the need. So this system will solve the need of customer orders. This system, where is that, will solve the need of online renting of CD, compact disc or DVD. This one will solve some kind of project is this one. Okay, like that, it will solve the business needs. So design, what is analysis? What is design? And where is that? This one. Difference. So 4 questions is answered now. Next. Now the next step is systems development life cycle. This you have studied already in the last subject, introduction to database, isn't it? The last lecture you have studied SDLC and also you have studied DBLC. Can you see this one? Where is your lectures for the database? Where is it? Lectures, this one, designing of database. SDLC, you studied this one. This is the process. Same way, systems development life cycle, how it will help you. This is nothing but the complete process or the set of activities required to build an information system. Launch means promote, marketing an information system. maintain an information system. Okay. So now what are the steps here? These are the 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the question is asked, what are the 6 core processes of systems development? This you have to write. First thing, find out, list the problem. What is the problem or requirement of your organization or a system? Get the approval, permissions. So you are developing a SIS, you have to get the permissions. Next step, plan. So you'll prepare a plan, then monitor the project. Third step, find out and understand the details of the problem. So problem you are saying, students are unable to register in this 21FL. What is the details of that problem? Maybe there is no teacher in the university, or maybe the section is full, or maybe the course is not offered. There can be many things, or maybe the student is not having higher GPA than 2.0. So details of the problems you need to study in the third stage. Then design the system components that solves the problem or satisfying the need. For example, you will have this one. This is what you can do here in this website. What you can do? Tell me what you can do in this website.
Search.
Amazon.com. What you can do?
Shopping,
Only
Mr.
Buying your shopping.
Buy.
shopping, buying, selling, etc., etc. you can do. So this is a system, information system, huge system. So here you have different components, like this is the searching component. This is the shopping orders component. This is your accounts profile. This is your menu, what categories of items you have. So these are all the individual components that you are going to study. Define or design the system components that will solve the problem or the requirement of a customer. So customer want to buy means he need to see the products. So search the product. Like I want to see laptops. So see the laptop and place the order. If you want to buy, place the order. Buy now or add to cart. When I add to cart, see here one item is added. This is the price. I want to proceed for billing. I can go for billing. Proceed to checkout. So these are all the components. One is for searching, one is for placing the order, one is for seeing the products. All these components are specifying the details, design details to solve the problem. So when you design this type of website or an application, you are going to build, means develop it. After that, do the testing. So test this, whether it is working properly or not. Suppose if I type laptop or mobile phones, only mobile phone should come. It should not show me books. So you have to test properly. Okay, and integrate the system components. As I told you, this is one component, searching. This is one component. This menu is one component. Like that, you have many components. You have to combine them. You have to organize them. Integrate the system components. Connect them. Mix them. Fit them. Okay, then do the complete system testing. So this website entirely you have to test. Everything is working fine or not. Check all possible options. Then you can install, deploy meaning install or put it in the server. Install the solution, install this website in the server of Amazon.com or wherever you are going to host the server. So this is the 6 steps that contained in the systems development life cycle, which is important one for you. Okay. Any questions still here?
No.
Okay. Now, what is a process that is there in information systems development? So you are developing an information system. What is the name? SIS system, library system, hospital system, bank system, etc., etc. Anyone. What is the process? What is the steps? So the methods to develop an information system, you need to follow some methodology. One process you have to, one approach you have to use. Those are this one: unified process, extreme programming, Scrum. What is unified process? See, unified process, you are going to use this language, unified modeling language, in order to represent the models of the systems to be developed. So you are going to show the model, not the complete system, but some mini system using this approach called unified process. So that in order to develop an information system, some may follow this one, or some organization may follow this one. Extreme programming. Extreme programming. This is also one method, one methodology to develop an information system. See, this is the XP, means extreme programming system. So what it will do, it will do the repeated process like this. You are going to plan, you are going to design. See this one. You are going to plan, test, meeting, then again negotiate, unit test, pair, code, then you release the project. If the customer not satisfied, again step 1, step 2, step 3, like this you are going to perform an iterative process, looping process, extreme programming. So this kind of methodology, so using this you can develop an high level information system, high quality software you can develop and produce. Scrum also one type of methodology. These are all the now currently existing methods in order to develop an information system like this. You are going to write what are the things, problems in your system. Then you will set which is important. That important items you are going to discuss with your team members daily. Today what we have to do, that you will discuss. Next, after completing today, tomorrow what you have to do, that you will discuss. Then you will develop and give it to the client as a review for the incremental process it is called. So what is that, I will tell you later, but this is the Scrum process. Now see, listen this one.
Models of development often focus on efficiency over value and apply processes that just don't work. Projects can run over schedule, over budget, and products may be outdated by the time they are delivered to market. What are you to do? Scrum is the answer. Scrum is used by over 12 million people around the world for products big and small. It all starts with the product owner who represents customers and other stakeholders. The product owner drives the product backlog, a prioritized, dynamic list of all the work that might be needed for the product. Work is done by a self-organizing development team during the sprint, a period of 1 to 4 weeks. During sprint planning, based on the sprint goal, the sprint backlog is created. With the definition of done in place, the development team works together to deliver value. Once a day, the development team meets for 15 minutes for the daily scrum to inspect and adapt their progress toward the sprint goal, and to surface dependencies or impediments. So who makes sure that Scrum is understood and enacted? The Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is the servant leader of the Scrum team and helps everyone understand Scrum theory, practices, and rules. As the team works towards the sprint goal, the increment grows iteratively, allowing the team to inspect and adapt empirically based on progress. To improve transparency, the increment can be released continuously during.
Okay, this is like an application called taxi system. Like now we have Oman taxi, new system. So you are going to improve the system, fix the problems in this system. This system should work fast, and navigation mapping should be there. Such type of updates you are going to do to this system. So for that, we need to follow certain criteria, follow certain methods. What is that? This is the Scrum method. So using this only, we can develop our information system.
The sprint. At the end of the sprint, the Scrum team invites the stakeholders to the sprint review, where they collectively inspect the results. After the sprint review, the Scrum team runs a sprint retrospective, where they evaluate how they worked and build a plan for how to improve. Scrum provides an empirical foundation for teams, enabling them to deliver more frequently, with higher value and better outcomes to customers. Get higher value from your teams and make your customers happy. Visit scrum.org, the home of Scrum, to begin your.
Understand? This is one of the technique method that is used in the information system in order to develop the information system. The example what I show you, you understand that one? What is that example? That is a smart taxi. Nowadays available, I think, in Muscat. Isn't it? Students, taxi ride. If you want to take a taxi ride, you can book the taxi. Did anybody hear about this application or not? Oh,
No,
taxi.
sir, no.
Oh, taxi. Oh, taxi. This is the service in Oman, Muscat. You can book, you can call, the taxi will come, he will or she will deliver you to the destination. This one, oh, taxi. So that is the app
Like Uber.
like Uber. In Oman, you have this one, this oh, taxi app. So in order to develop this information system, you need to use either this or this or this. So most process now use agile and iterative development methodology. Nowadays, many people are using this one, agile and uh, iterative development. Iterative development means I am not going to give you the complete function. Little I am going to give you. Little I am going to give you. Like, see, when you go and give the measurement like this, first the person will take the measurement. He will say, okay, after some time, 1 week, you come. Then he will give you like this. This is one increment. Then after that, you wear like this and check everything is okay. Then you will go. The person will continue working on. If you suggest any change, he will change. Then again, he will call you for review. Next time when you come, maybe like this. Again, you will try. Then if you suggest any change, they will do the change until the customer is satisfied. So like that for the software also, we need to do the iterations. So in the first beginning, I am going to give something, some product to you. Then next step, again, I am going to give some increment. Another example, Microsoft Windows. Windows 10 I am using now. In that Windows 10, if any other extra features I want, that will be released in the next version after 6 months. Then again after 6 months, again some new features I want, that also will be, for example, like I want to do a phone call using the desktop. I want to do the phone call, or using the Windows 10 operating system, I want to make a phone call. So that feature they may introduce in the next feature, but now this is the complete Windows system which will be satisfying the requirements of the customer. So later on, I will give you that increment. So slowly, I am developing the process. That type of process is known as iterative development. Repeated steps. You are going to do the repeated steps. What is this iterative development? See here. Iterative development is a technique that you can use for many projects, whereas agile development is the methodology or idea that will incorporate several techniques and principles used to approach the project management. Has not come. Definitions only came, I think. See, this is the sprint one, means increment one. So in your car, you want music system. Okay, music system, I am going to install it, test it. Then I will give it to the customer. Next time the customer will come and he will say that I want the Google Maps in my car. So again, I will build a plan, build, test, review. Second time. Again, the customer will say that I want back camera sensor for my car. So again, I will plan, build, test, and review. So in your project car, I am giving many versions of the softwares. First time I gave you some basic thing. Next time I gave you some extra thing. Third time I'm giving more features. Like that, for an information system, you are going to do the iterations. Iterations means the process of SDLC you are going to repeat. See, iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4. You are continuing this process. So that is what here iterative development meaning. So the definition is given here. What is agile development? Changes can be accommodated. You can implement the changes to the information system at any time. I shown you this example, the stitching example. If you suggest the change, I can make a change at any time if I follow agile development process. You know this one, you studied in the principles. is a linear model. You cannot go back from one stage to another stage. If you start here, you need to go last. Then only you can implement the new change. In the middle, you cannot make a change. So how to make a change in the middle when you are doing some work? You can go with this type of iterative models, methodologies of agile. Then it is easier for you to make the changes to this existing software, existing information system. You understand why I am showing you these different examples? This is one example. This app is one other example. Our SIS is another example. I think you might be easily understanding by now. Because of that, I am giving you this many examples. Are you getting it, students? Whatever examples I am teaching you, why I am showing you this many things? Hello? Students,
Yes, Mr.
I explained this one taxi example. I explained this one stitching example. I explained our SIS example. So these are all the information systems. How we are going to develop that is using this type of model. If you implement flexibility, you can make changes. New requirements are coming up that you can take. It is responsive. It is open for changes. Fastly you can do the changes here. Whereas in this one, you cannot in this type of model, waterfall. This is the old one. Now the new one is this one, agile. What is iterative development? See, this is an approach systems development in which system is growing piece by piece through multiple iterations. Small part of the system. I am going to give you little. First in your car, I will put the music system. Next iteration after 1 week, I will put you Google Maps. Next week, I will put you some back camera sensors. Like that, I keep on enhancing your project, enhancing your information system. Using which approach? Iterative development, iterations. Many iterations I am doing. Iteration 1 only music system, iteration 2 GPS, iteration 3 back camera, iteration 4 sunroof, like that. Understanding, getting? So the software is delivered to you piece by piece, not as a complete functionality. So in the Windows, you want the phone calling system. I will give it after 1 year. Then again, after that, you want some other system like biometrics in Windows 10. I will give after 1 year. Like that, iterative development continues. See, example is given here. This is the process in the SDLC. So these are the iterations. Iteration number 1, iteration number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for planning, obtaining the data and getting the approval, you are doing 3 iterations. First iteration, second iteration, third iteration. For checking the project and planning the project entirely, see 6 iterations we are taking. Like that for designing, for building, for testing, for deploying the server, software in the server. These are all called iterations. Understand, students, this one, this and that is same. This is the process, SDLC process you are doing. First, analyzing, designing, testing, deploying, doing the examination, then delivering it to the customer. If he satisfied, okay, then you want to do some changes, you repeat this process and give it as iteration 2. Okay, iteration 2 is complete, give it to the customer, he will use that system. Then again, if you want to further enhance, go for iteration 3. Like that, it will continues until the customer requirements is met. Is this clear, students?
Yes, Mister.
This is called iterative development of an information system. This is called iterative development of an information system. You want to develop Microsoft Word system. So what is there? First I will give you these options in the file. So you have file, isn't it? In the file management system, you can create a new file, you can open a file, you can print a file, share, export, close, etc. These only functions I am going to give you after by designing in 3 months or 4 months. After this, I will give this to you, customer. So customer, what it will do, he will do or she will do, they can open the file, they can type the matter, they can save, they can print, etc. But they don't have coloring option, they don't have searching option, they don't have reviewing option. This I will give in the next increment. So this is what this is. I gave it as increment 1. This is what is this one? This is nothing but increment 1. Increment 1. Next time, after 6 months, I will give you this one. Insert pictures. How to insert the pictures. This functionality I will give you. This is my second increment. So the customer can insert any picture, draw any shape. Like that, I will develop the software and give it to you in the second increment. Increment 2. Then again in the third increment, I will plan for the designs like this. If you want the design background, colors, fonts, paragraphs. So I will plan for that. I will discuss with my team. Then I will release this feature also. I will release this feature also after some 3 months time or 6 months time. Sorry. This is nothing but the third increment. This is nothing but the third increment. Like this, I will complete the software, complete this one: layout, design, reference, mailing, review, view, etc. etc. So piece by piece, I am going to give you, I am going to deliver it to you as a piece in small pieces. The complete Microsoft Office software, I am going to give you one by one, piece by piece. Understand, students? It's a very simple example I am giving you this one. Iterative development picture. Students, tell me you are understanding this one. students?
Yes, yes, Mister.
So this is the way called iterative development. So first I am giving you file options. After that I am giving you insert options. After that I am giving you, this is increment 2, insert options. This is increment 3, design options. This one is increment 2. This one is file options. Increment 1 is file options. Okay. This is what our iterative and agile development is. So today what we discussed, what is a computer application, what is system analysis, what is system design, what is a project, information system means what, systems development life cycle, different methodologies, agile, iterative, scrum, extreme programming, all these things. So with this, you will be able to answer all these questions. What is meant by agile development? What is the difference between, okay, one more thing, system and subsystem? Can you give any example for me? What is the meaning of a system and what is the example? Any an example you give? System, subsystem. Give me example. Students, what is a system? What is a subsystem? Example, can you give? Students, hello. Students.
Mr. Subsystem, it like when I give you one component,
Yeah,
a
it
subsystem.
contains subcomponents. It contains subcomponents like our human body. Human body is one system. Under that human body, how many subsystems are there? We are saying at body. In our body, we have circulatory system, excretory system, digestive system, respiratory system, muscular system, nervous system. This completely is known as human body. So system and subsystem. So in our SIS, we have many subsystems. What are they? Like attendance, transcripts, change of major, marks, grades, etc., etc. Many small units, small subsystems are intermingled and they are collectively called as a system. Understand, students?
Yes.
So this is the end of the first lecture. The remaining questions here, what you have is for the next lecture, part 1B. So that also I will start today. If you have any questions in the first lecture, part A, please you can ask me.
Mr. Where can I find the record lecture?
Recorded lecture I did not upload it. So they did not ask to put because it is a live lecture, no? Recorded lecture for asynchronous means I will not teach anything. You have to see the video and you should learn from that video. Synchronous meaning you can see the lecture, sorry, you can listen to the teacher and understand.
Okay, mister. Thank you.
I will move to lecture 1B. Here it is having one case study. With the help of this, they are making you to understand what is the meaning of iterative approach. This is the company, one company. What is this company? Can you search in Google and tell me? Type this in Google and tell me what is this company, what it will do, what is their problem. Tell me what this company will do. Students, what this company will do, please can you tell me? RMO, Ridgeline Mountain Outfitters. Please see this and
Okay, mister.
fast. Finished? How much time for this one? Hmm? What this company is doing? Clothing. It is manufacturing the clothes for many types of outdoor sports activities. Sports like ski. These are all the activities. So this company is manufacturing the clothes. So that is their project. That is their information system, business information system they want to develop. They want to do the sales. They want to do the marketing. They want to do selling of these products online. So what you will do now? You have to go through this case study. See here, it's a large retail company. It will manufacture outdoor sports clothing and accessories, skiing, mountain biking, water sports, hiking. You know all these things. In our Oman, many tourist people will come. They go to Jabal Shams, they go to Ras Al Jins, Ras Al Khair, Masira, okay, many wadis, many beaches. They do all these activities. So they need to buy the outfits, clothes, mountains they want to climb, like Jabal Shams, Jabal Akhdar, any other mountains. So what they did is, see, first they started this information system development as started mail order. Mail order means you are sending a mail to that company and placing a phone order. Hello, how are you? I want 1000 dresses for water sports. I want to do the water sport. I want 1000 dress clothes. This is my order. This is my address. Please send me. So they will send you after 1 week or 1 month, like that. First development is this one. Next one, what this company has done is they added the retail stores. Their business has improved. Individual retail stores came in the market. Shops, many shops. Then third increment, they are online. They are doing the e-business. So from the starting till this iteration, see how they are progressing. Iterative development. Now this work sequence for doing this process, this one, selling of their products online, this is the work sequence draft for iteration. See, this is the day 1 plan, day 2 plan, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So this is nothing but work breakdown structure. That means you are going to divide your work into small parts. Work breakdown structure. Suppose, see, you are constructing a house. This is the project and this is the work breakdown structure. Designing, these are the tasks. Procurement means getting, acquiring, these are the tasks. Construction, these are the tasks. Inspections, these are the tasks. So like that, for any project, you have to plan and you can break down the structure like this. See, project means you have a task. Under that, you have subtasks. In subtasks, you have again works. Like that, task 2, task 3, like that. So this is the work breakdown structure for that RMO company. First, they are planning, developing project plan, first step. Second day work is meet the manager of purchasing, meet the agents, define use case. What is use case? We will see in the next slide. Define the information requirement. So this is the entire second day plan for 12 hours. Third iteration, workflow. What is the process of doing certain work? And design the screens in the application. Third day work. Like that, fourth day you are building the database. Design, architectural design you are doing. Fifth day, you are designing the program, writing the program. Sixth day, you are going to perform testing and get the acceptance from the user. Finally, release the software. So this is called the work sequence or the work breakdown structure. So work breakdown structure, here it is. What is the purpose? If you want to organize your work and do your work properly, you have to divide your work into small pieces. Work breakdown structure. Divide your work. Break the work into smaller tasks. Then only you can achieve the work, manage the work easily, complete the work on time, etc. So day 2 activities is what? That is mentioned here. Discover and understand the details. Do initial fact-finding techniques. Apply. What are the fact-finding techniques? Fact-finding means investigating. Investigating to understand the requirements. Fact-finding. Exploring, investigating, information gathering, doing research. This is the first step. Then develop a list of use cases and Draw the case diagram. Draw the case diagram. What is that? I will show you now. Next is develop a list of classes you need to draw. Use case diagram is nothing but it's called use case diagram. Online shopping, you want to develop a use case. So in this one, see, customer will see the product. I told you in the Amazon. Where is that Amazon? I think I deleted. Okay. Amazon, he will search the items. He will make purchase. He will pay money. He will log in. So this arrows means the connections to this use case. This is the use case and this is called actor. And here there is one service called authentication. So when you make a payment, some person will authenticate. Credit card payment. Who are you? You are a hacker or you are a genuine user, that will be identified by one process, use case. And if you are paying the money, some third party will do that one. Like this, you have to draw the use case diagram by identifying in that data. So this is nothing but scenario in which your system interacts with the people. So online system is interacting with the people. Online system is interacting with the companies, external systems. So that is what this diagram is. You are going to define and show the functional requirements, basic flow of events. This is what the basic, no? Library information system. What are the use cases? Borrow the book. You are going to take the book. Use case diagram. Look, library. When you go to library, what you will do? You will log in into your account. You will search the book. You will book reserve. Then you will take that book. After that, suppose 1 week is a time to return the book. If you want to keep it for more time, you can do this process, use case. Then you can give the feedback. This is the library people who will also interact with these use cases. Another example, library user. That means you are the student, and this is the LRC people. LRC people will do what? Whenever the new books comes, they will add the books. They will give you the books. They will help you to return the books. They are going to solve the problem of your questions. You can register book, you can return the book, you can ask the doubts, but you cannot add the books. You understand this one, students? This is the simple diagram, use case diagram. Students, did you understand? Hello?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes, Mr.
So
It's clear.
understand, then it will be interesting for you. This is called use case diagram. So that is what it is saying here. Identify the list of use cases. So in this company, what are the use cases? Like, see, mail order, phone order, retail stores, e-business. Likewise, see here, these are the use cases. search for the supplier. Who is supplying the item? I want to know. So what I have to do? In the Google, I will type the name like supplier name, and then I will get that supplier for laptops in Oman. See, it is giving me, these are the details. Sharaf DG, Haris, HP, Asus. Okay, see, this is one company, Al Afnan, Rayan Computer. Okay, this one. These are all the different suppliers who will supply me the laptops. Like that, you are going to search for the products which you want to buy, that sports products. This one, this products, clothes, this one, etc. This is one use case. Another use case is supplier will enter the information about him. Who are you? You are the supplier. For example, this one, Alafnan Computers. What is the contact address? See, this is the information. This is my WhatsApp number. This is my email ID. Okay, this is my location. So this information, you have to put it in your system, information system. This is one actor use case. And lookup means search the contact. You have to type the number, then I should get the Alafnan information. If I want to update my email, if I want to update my phone number, this is the use case. Enter or update the contact information. Look up the product, searching the product, entering the product, updating the product, upload the product image. So when I search here the product, so whenever I go, I search the product here. For example, like laptops. It's showing me some item here. HP laptop. Okay, see, this is the item with image, with price, with details, everything. So this is for searching the product or uploading the image. So this image. So the use case diagram will be like this, like this. Sorry. This is one use case. Look up supplier. Lookup means searching. Manager will search for supplier. Purchasing agent will search for supplier. He will enter the information. He will update his information. He will search for the manager. Manager will search for him. This person will enter the contact information. So like this is drawn by considering the use cases. You have this are the use cases. You are listing now. After that, you will design like this. Same way, you are listing the classes. Who are the objects? What are the objects here? By looking at this, you may understand. Supplier, manager, or contact, product, picture. By seeing this, what are the attributes? See here, supplier has supplier name, address, comments, phone number, etc. This is the diagram. What you did in the database course assignment, did you remember? I asked you to draw the diagram, or I gave the diagram, asked you to convert it into relational schema. One-to-many relationships, many-to-many relationships, like this. So supplier is one class, or contact is one class, product picture is one class, item is one class. Like this, you have to identify. This is what is telling here. List the classes, list the use cases, do the investigation. So this is the use cases, this is the classes, and I am drawing some design, system and subsystem. Is it clear? Students, are you getting this one? No information. Where is this? So diagrams will be drawn like this. Now see the day, these are all the day 2 activities I discussed here, this day 2. What are they? Define use case, define information system, okay, those things. Now the workflows in the day 3, flow of work, workflow, we have seen this one. Discover and understand the details. Go in detail, in depth about investigations to get the data. Understand the document, and document means write the document. You have to type that whatever you have analyzed. Workflow of each use case means this use case you have to document it. This one you have to document it. Then another process is design the components. User experience with the screens and reports. So you have to design the screens, you have to design the reports like this. This screens on the paper you have to design. So here, if I type some item name and click supplier name and click go, it should give me who is the name, what does he supply, or he is from which country, what is his contact name, etc. So that is what is here, this next task. User experience with screens and reports. Ask the user, get some data, then write the paper design. After this, what you will do? You will focus on one system, supplier information subsystem. Look up use cases. See, first use case, look up, searching. What is the details? Searching means you have to go there to the website or to the application, then type the product name, what you want. Search, this is look up, but this is for the supplier. I am saying for searching for product. So in that website, in this website, where is that? Here I have to type the name of supplier and click go. You should get the details. Enter the supplier information and save it. Update the information. Similarly, what is his contact information? Update it. These are all the use cases. So by considering these use cases, you have to draw the diagram like this. It is for this information system, RMO. Like that, you can go for library I shown you. This one is for the library. Student information system. Many are there. So whichever you are doing, you have to do like this. Okay. So this one is called activity diagram. What is the activity you are doing in that one workflow? First, see, purchasing agent will start. Enter the supplier name. If you type the supplier name, it is not there, then again go back here and type the name properly. If you type the name properly, if you find it, then you can see what is the product. See, I told you here. Where is that Afna? This one, no? I searched here list of suppliers. What it gave me? It gave me these details: Al Afnan, Rayan, etc. etc. So that is what I got here. Enter the supplier name. Suppose I say Al Afnan Computers. This information I will get it from this. See, I got this information. Supplier name I entered. I got the viewing of what is his name, what is his contact name, what is his email ID, everything I got it and end it. If I don't, then just go for searching another supplier. This is called activity diagram. What is this called? This is called activity diagram. Do you understand this one? Students, do you understand this one? Students, I'm asking. Are you there? Are you listening? Are you following? Are you not following? Please let me know your feedback. Students,
Yes, Mister, we are follow.
so these diagrams, how you can draw is using this tool, draw.io. So practice this one, everyone. Go here, take one blank diagram, save the file. Okay, then uh, just open existing diagrams. Okay, you can draw here. UML shapes are there for the class, for the actor. See here, actor. Then comes the box, use case, then one more actor. This all you put it in one box. Understand? Now you can give the names here. Name this actor. There is a mouse pointer. This name is editing not coming. Okay. Okay, you can do make changes here, write the names here. Okay, like this is lookup. Like this you can do, make the connection and practice these things. Okay, you can use arrows here. There are many arrows, or you can use these shapes, whichever you want. More shapes you want, you just search here. Like this arrow you want. Okay, students. Like this you can give, you can change the colors, whatever you want you can do. Okay, so up to here I will stop. So remaining things we will continue in the next class. So if you have any questions, please you can ask me. Okay. No, this one is not working, or attendance system. Who are present? Now 26 students are there. Can you just tell me who is present here? Huda Khamis is present.
Yes, Mr.
Khalid. Khalid.
Yes, Mr.
Seham.
Yes.
Yes, Mr.
Saja.
Yes, Mr.
Khadija.
Yes, Mr.
Muat. Muat absent.
معاذ ولا أنوار؟
Muat Fanna. Where is she? Where is he? IJKLMMM. So no, he did not come. Muat is absent. See, Muat Abdullah Muhammad Al Fanna Al Araimi. Hajar Al Araimi.
Yes, Mr.
Anwar.
Yes, Mr.
Bushra.
Yes, Mr.
Suraya.
Yes, Mr.
Shahad.
Yes, Mr.
Where is Shahad?
Here, Mr.
Hajar Khamis Al Gailani.
Yes, Mr.
Jawahar.
Yes, Mr.
Rashid.
Yes, Mr.
Zayon.
Yes, Mr.
Abrar.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, Osama. I think he's absent. KLMNO. Yeah. Shaima Ali. Shaima. Absent. Mariam Al Alawi.
Yes, Mr.
Reem Al Jabri.
Yes, Mr.
Mariam Al-Mamari.
Yes, Mr.
Numaira.
Yes, Mr.
Ahad. Ahad Al-Fantami. Present. Ahad. Ahad. No. Yusra.
Yes, Mr.
Reem Al-Khuzairi. Reem Al-Khuzairi. She's having some problem in the mic. Shahla.
Yes, Mr.
Okay. Basma. Khalud Al-Jafri.
Yes, Mr.
Badin. Balkhis.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr.
Moment. 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 Moment is also absent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students are absent. Okay. Okay, inshallah, we will see in the next class. Please practice those things so that you can have good command in drawing. So draw.io, go there and take any one example and type. Okay, students. So I will stop the presentation.